Hello my sewing friends, and once again welcome to today's lesson. My name is Q from Q's Beyond Fashion. So in today's lesson we're going to take the basic bodice that we drafted in our previous lesson and we're going to rotate the shoulder dart and take it to the side. Much like the dress that I'm wearing today, you can see that the dart is located along the side of the bodice. So the outcome is going to be this basic bodice with a side dart, and you can see that the shoulder dart is gone. Remember, if you want to learn pattern drafting and sewing, make sure to click the link in the video description. And if you do it today, you are going to get a 50% discount in our upcoming masterclass. Now, later on in the lesson, we are going to move the shoulder dart from this position that it is in and put it in the middle of the shoulder right here. So our resulting pattern is going to look something like this. Without wasting any more time, let's get on to the lesson, shall we? Next, as you can see, I have another fresh piece of pattern paper right here, and I've got the two basic bodices, the front and the back. So the back is okay. We are going to put it aside for now. Get some weights, place them on top of the pattern to hold it down. Make sure you leave some space at the top like that. And then we're going to start transferring the pattern onto the pattern paper. Remember, we are moving this dart onto the side. We are going to start by extending this line onto the bottom pattern paper like so. Next, we are going to copy the pattern and trace around it like that. We are going to measure down from this point, measure down about 2 inches, and then make a mark and extend this line to the bottom pattern paper like so. You are then going to draw a straight line from the bust point right here. This is going to be the location for our new side dart. We are going to use a push pin like this one, or you can also use a seam ripper, or you can use basically any sharp object, even a normal pin. You are going to pierce the bust point right here, and then we remove the weight. And then we're going to rotate our pattern in the clockwise direction and close this dart up there. So we are going to rotate the pattern like that. Make sure that this dart leg is aligned with the line at the bottom pattern paper like that. Then we hold everything down using some weights again. Next, again, we're going to transfer this line onto the bottom pattern paper like so. And then we are going to continue tracing the pattern. Now we are going to start from here and go all the way up until we reach this point. Okay. Now we can remove the top pattern paper. So this is our bust point for our pattern right here. Can you see that the dart now is closed at the top, and we have got a new dart along the side, and we also have this dart along the waist, which we already had on the other pattern. We are going to redraw these two darts by finding the center. We are going to use a dotted line to connect to the bust point. We do the same thing to the side dart. We are going to find the center like this. Maybe we can fold the tape measure, and then we make a mark like that. And then we are again going to use a dotted line and join to the bust point like that. Remember, again, we do not want our darts to start at the bust point, so we are going to measure down 1 inch as we did the last time, like so. And then on the side dart, really, it's up to you. You can measure anything between 1.5 inches and 2 inches. In my case, I'm just going to measure 1.5 inch like so to the side. And then that is where I'm going to start drawing my side dart. So I'm drawing the darts now. Do the same thing on the side dart. So this is going to be our new pattern with a side dart. Next thing, we're going to label the pattern. This is the center front line. Normally for a basic bodice, this line is cut on fold, so we can indicate on fold right here. Next, we're going to redraw the crane line again. and then label this as the front. Next, we are going to cut out the pattern. We are going to close this dart as we did the last time. Fold along the dart leg like so. Next, we are going to close the dart like this. And then we create a crease on the bottom paper, and then we trace along this line. And then we open it up. Thereafter, we are going to draw along the traced area like so. And then we are going to continue cutting the pattern out. So this is our front pattern with a side dart. And another thing, if you're struggling to draft your own basic patterns and you prefer to buy them, you can visit our website at Q's Beyond Fashion, and there you can find the basic patterns like the basic bodice, the basic sleeve, the basic skirt, the basic pants, and also a combination of all of the above. We also have children's basic bodice from the age of 2 years up to 14 years. Next, we are going to transfer the shoulder dart from here to the middle of the shoulder right here. So this is the original pattern, as you can see. Next, we are going to measure the shoulder length. It is 5.5 inches, and therefore we are going to find the center like so. And then we mark the center. Remember, we are moving this dart to this position. We are going to extend this line. After drawing this line, we are then going to extend the first dart leg, which is this one, like that, just like we did on the previous one. We are then going to trace the pattern from this dart leg and then trace it all around on the clockwise direction, right round until we get to this point, which is going to be our new dart point. So we trace the pattern like so. And then extend the notch line to the bottom pattern paper like so. Continue tracing until this point. We're going to get another sharp object. It can be a pin, it can be a push pin, or even a seam ripper. We put it on the bust point like so. Make sure you pierce the bottom pattern paper, and thereafter remove any weights. So we are going to rotate our pattern and close the dart. This is the second dart leg, so the dart is now closed like that. Okay. Next, we extend this line onto the bottom pattern paper. And then we finish tracing the pattern by closing, drawing a line right here like that. And thereafter, we can remove the top pattern. Now we're going to find the bust point, which is right here. Thereafter, this will be our shoulder dart. We can decide to draw the shoulder dart up to this point, but then again, as we said, we do not want our darts to meet in one space, which will create a triangular shape. So we are going to move it up just by 1 inch and also move the shoulder dart down by 1 inch so that we have some space left here like that. To do that, we are going to find the center of our dart like so. We'll make a mark, draw a dotted line. Do the same on the waist dart. The bust point right here. So we're going to move down by 1 inch. And then we do the same for the shoulder dart. We move up by 1 inch. Next, we are then going to draw the darts like so. We move the notch like that to the inside, and then we straighten any lines. So this is our pattern here. Next, we're going to cut out our pattern. Follow the same method that we've been doing. folding in the dots like that. Next, we're going to cut out the pattern. Again, we're going to label the pattern. So this is our front basic bodice with a shoulder dart in the middle of the shoulder like that. In most cases, the basic bodice is represented by this too. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to draft your own perfectly fitting basic bodice, make sure to watch this video. Otherwise, you can buy our basic patterns at qsbeyondfashion.com. You can also join the pattern making and sewing masterclass in the link below, and you will get a 50% discount if you join today. Leave us a comment down below and also subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.